Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to another replay cast, and I am driving my VK4502P Ausf A, the German tier medium again. Medium heavy. Which I play like a medium, but still it's a heavy tank. So this time I'm on Live Oaks, tier 9 game again. Couple of tier 9s, their team looks better, they have better tier 9s, but VK doesn't give a crap. So I'm taking this aggressive spot. It is again high risk, high reward spot to take, and I get spotted by the scout. But I don't really it doesn't really matter too much since none of their team really will be able to put any shots into me. And if I remember correctly, I was playing this after came from party or something like that. So I was quite a bit drunk at this point, but still a good game. It was more of a troll game than actual epic game. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoy it, and yeah, let's start with this ISA 333 roll east side. This spot is good for low penetration tanks because you always get the enemy sides. They will never be facing your way. And here he bounces, I miss. He bounces from my front plate that I had sticking out angled. Here you can see where it bounced off from, and it happens quite a lot. Now the Tiger 2. As you see, all of these tanks are showing their sides to me, so penetration does not matter. No gold rounds needed to pen the ISA. That ISA will be so sour. Now the IS on fire. He's camping me, so I'm gonna angle my armor to bounce his shell. That is exactly what happens. He tries to pull back. I track him. No damage though. So reload again to take him out. He's trying to retreat. This was kind of a snapshot and a lucky shot, but oh well. Goes in. Does enough damage for him to not stick his head out anymore. Now the T-34 falls back. Shoot the Tiger P. As you can see, this spot allows me to just unload on these guys, and they can't do anything about it. They can either face me and get shot from everybody else. And look at that ISA snapshot into his tracks. He missed me. This tank. This is what you have to do. And here, the fact that I'm drunk comes into the fact. I misjudged the situation. I never should have fired at that, but I did. So IS-8 now is peeking out and trying and camping me. So I peek out just to make him shoot and miss, but he didn't. So I'm just gonna wait a bit more, see if that IS wants to get shot. He doesn't. Peek out, shoot, track him. He doesn't shoot me back. This tank. I think I was the only one to shoot that ISA the whole game up until this point. So tier 9, this tank just can chew up enemies if they can't do, and in this position they really couldn't do anything about me. And this is why I love this tank so much. Another shot into an IS-8 leaves him on 20 hit points, and I decide to leave those guys because they are quite outnumbered already. There's no point of trying to kill those guys where there's already another guy who has our team's flank. So I'd rather kill these guys first and leave the IS-8 and the T-34 to my team. And then again, another bounce from the Tiger. This thing, the armor, it's perfect combination. As I say in every video I play this tank has perfect armor layout for a heavy tank. It's enough to bounce shots you want to bounce, and it's still fast enough to get around the map quickly enough. Now, as you can see on the map, the south flank was lost, but I didn't really want to bother with it since I had a really nice position on those guys, and I've done 3.4k damage already, and it's not even close to the end yet. So I'm going back to defend now, and the VK can do it really fast with this nice speed. Notice that I have done almost 3.5k damage, and I'm still on full health, even though everybody knew where I was and what I was doing, but nobody shot me back. Well, they did try, but they didn't get lucky enough to pen me. So here I bounced from T-32, not a surprise really. I really had to hit his lower plate to pen him from this distance. T-69 is committing a suicide, which is completely fine with me. And the Object 704 relieves him from his pain. And here I decide that I'm gonna push and I'm gonna spot the guys that are not there yet. Another bounce from the T-32, take a shot on the move, nothing to lose really, and just advance to get a better shot of these people. And Yeah, little surprise on the side. M103 was trying to go back to the base. I spot him and he gets fucked. As I have mentioned before, coded optics really nice on this tank. Speed plus coded optics is always a nice combination with it for any tank. You help your team as much as you're helping yourself to get more experience. Now side into T32, 4.6, 4.4k damage already. Move along and here I get tracked. Don't no damage, still no damage. Here I should have aimed a bit more, but oh well, miss. What can I do? What can I do? And advance for the next to get the Panther 2 because the T32 will die horribly to the object probably. So yeah, the I've done replay of this tank. It was one of my first replays I ever. It was the first reviews I ever did, so it probably hasn't doesn't have the best quality. But if you still want to check it out, just go for it. The sound had quite. I had some issues with the sound of that video, so my voice is quite quiet. So the Panther dies as well, and I roll along. Still full health, still no damage received. This tank, man. Anyway, I'm gonna speed up the footage since I drove quite a while to get anywhere. And now he's only the 1390 left alive. Still driving to get him. Demons. More. As you see, the speed difference between this thing and the Indian Panzer is not that much. Indian Panzer is not the fastest medium tank, but still, it's a medium tank. This is a heavy. This have hit points and armor to stand behind that speed as well. As always, I am going to include my replay link to this replay in the description so you can check out the battle statistics and the credits I earned and experience and everything. This wasn't that good a game for experience, but it was just a troll. I liked how I trolled that IS-8, so I put this game in. It was just funny how that guy couldn't ban me once, and I took most of his health off, so that was really funny. Here I just I aimed this shot really carefully to get over 5k damage because that's kind of a nice mark to breach in tier 8 heavy. So yeah, there we go. This game is over. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one.